Anal, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start. Others will join, I guess. Okay, so see here, if you take your grade 9 contents of ICT, okay, first unit is all about preparation of computer specification. So if you take computer specification, I can simply say, okay, specifications are something like if you are going to buy a product, okay, you will see some kind of requirements, right? Okay, you will check for expiry date, you will check for the quantity, you will check for the ingredients if they are quality and if they are good and if they are on time, okay, you will purchase that product. Why? That is like that matches your requirement, okay. So specifications are something, okay, you have to see whether it is matching your requirement, okay, and also all the components inside that product, okay, you're seeing all the components inside your product, that is what known as specification. So if I take computer specification, if you are going to buy a computer, okay, as per your need and requirement, and also all the specific components of computer you will check. Okay, technical specifications are there, non-technical specifications are there. You will check for computer memory. You will check for monitor size, your computer size. Okay, now if you take your you want to have a computer for study purpose, only for study purpose, means you will just buy a laptop. If you want a computer to play games, like you are a gamer, okay, you have to set up speakers and you have to have big keyboards and you want this joystick and stuff, means okay, what you want a big computer, right? Okay, so you will go for workstation computer. So according to your requirement, computer specification will differ. Okay, computer specification will differ. So that is what we are going to study here in this first unit. And if you take second unit, okay, so this is all about electronic spreadsheet. I think you all have studied in grade 6 or something, grade 6 or 7, okay. Excel sheet, okay, which is something like green color. So all the tools and components you will study here, okay. And programming, this is main thing why they are testing this programming in grade 6 to grade 9 is because your O level, you all have to face this programming as main optional question. Okay, where you have to select this programming. In O level, that is in deep. But in grade 6 to 9, they are just explaining like glimpse. Okay, like basics only they are giving here. So here, this program you all have to know well. Then only if you are selecting ICT in O level, you all can do it better. And fourth one, if you take use of microcontroller, so this is only in your grade 10 syllabus, you have this microcontroller, which is all about sensors. Okay. And fifth lesson, if you take computer network, so computer network is something like your internet. Okay. How are you using internet? How you got connected to internet and everything. And then sixth one, ICT and society. Okay, ICT and society is all about this general knowledge. Okay, if you use ICT for longer period, what will happen? The advantage, disadvantage, health related problems, and those things they are explaining here. So this is all about your grade 9 content. Now see here, we'll dive into first unit. Okay, so if you take first unit preparation of computer specification, so here we are going to study what are the computer. First of all, you want to know what is a computer and what are the peripheral devices. And then how are you going to select your computer according to user need. Okay, and then you want to create all your computer specification. And then only you have to select the non-technical factors, technical factors to purchase your computer. Now see here, you are going to computer shop. Okay, and here this person is telling, I know I want to buy a computer to do school assignment and to do accounts for my father. So her requirement is different. Requirement is something like what? Need. Okay, so her requirement is different. What is her requirement? She needs only to do school assignment and see her father's accounts only. But his need is different. So he is telling what? Okay, I need a computer that is mobile. Mobile means, remember, that is something like portable. Portable means what? You can carry it from one place to another. Your mobile phone, you can carry it from one place to another, right? Same like that, if you take computer, you can carry it from one place to another. So he needs a computer which he can carry from one place to another. So that is what known as mobile. So he need a computer that is mobile, and it will help me to graphic design. Like to his teacher, he wants to design graphics. Graphic designing means creating posters, graphics, cartoons, those things. Okay. So his requirement is different. Her requirement is different. Okay. So these are what? Okay, these are their specific requirement. Now if I ask you why you will use computer, you will say just to attend classes, Zoom classes, okay, or to do my homeworks. Okay, so your requirement is different. Okay, if you take me, my requirement to conduct classes, okay, to do papers, so that is my requirement. So everyone's requirement, remember, requirement is something like your need. Okay, everyone's need for computer is different. Some need to play games, some need to edit video, some need to study. Okay, so their requirements are different. Now see here they are explaining. Okay, identifying the use. You have to first of all identify use. So who is a user actually? User is the one who uses a computer. The one who uses the computer is known as a user. If you are using computer, if you are using computer, you are the user. Okay, so remember this definition. In exams, they will ask this question. Okay, the one who uses a computer is generally referred to as user. The ones who uses computer. Okay, so see here different users are there for according to different designation. Designation means in different ways, different jobs. Okay, now see here types of use and their work. This is easy. This thing is very important. This is very important. They might give this programmer and in exams they will ask what is the task he does. If not, they will give a task and they will ask who is the user. So here you have to be careful. Okay. Now see username. Programmer. Programmer is what? He is a user. Why? He is using computer. Like why? What is his task? Develop computer programs. See here. See here this word. Programmer develops computer program. Now I used to underline the specific words. From that you can identify. Here these things you can't memorize. Okay. One thing I'm telling, while studying, don't go to memorize stuff. Okay. If you memorize and if you forget just one thing, one word, you will forget the whole thing. So you have to understand and study. Okay. So understanding means here see, programmer develops computer program. So here you have that word, that person's word. And network administrator, okay, what he does, network administrator manages and maintains computer network. If you write he manages computer network, that is also correct. If you write he manages, if you write he maintains computer network, that is also correct. Okay, so they will test these keywords: computer network, network administrator, manages and maintains computer network. Here is the word network. And then third one, system analyst. System analyst, okay, he used to design information system. Okay, system analyst, he used to design information system. So if you take programmer, developing computer programs means, now we used to study writing programming, flowchart, pseudocode, those codings. Okay, you have so many codes, okay, Python, Java. Okay, so he used to do those things. And if you take network administrator, he used to manage network. What is network? I just now I told you in content. Network is something like your internet network. Okay, he used to manage all your internet network, 4G network, 5G network. He used to give that. Okay, and system analyst means he used to design information system. Information system is something like your school. If your school is running manually means your principal is recording everything in paper and using pen. You using pen, she is writing in the sense that is manual. But information system means you are just entering everything inside a software, inside a website. So that information system, creating information system is done by system analyst. Okay, and then if you take both one, software engineer, you know, right? Software engineer, he used to develop all the software. Now you are using Zoom. Okay, Zoom is a software. Okay, now you are using word processing. Word processing is a software. Okay, you are using WhatsApp, that is a software. Okay, you are using any kind of computer game, that is a software. So who develops and creates these softwares? Software engineer. Okay, he designs software. And then fifth one, computer application assistant. Computer application means app, all the app, your apps, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Windows, your WhatsApp, okay, Snapchat, everything. Who creates it? This computer application assistant. He uses Office application package for Office related tasks. Office application. He uses all the Office application. And web developer, remember, I think you studied in grade 8, all the websites, grade 8 or grade 7. You have this website thing, okay? Website has so many web pages, okay? All the web pages are in World Wide Web, okay? So those websites, who used to create and maintain those websites? This web developer develops and maintains website. Okay, Daraz is a website. Okay, a web developer created that website, and you can go access, insert products and everything. So that is a website. Who created it? Okay, web developer. Web developer's task is to develop and maintain websites. Okay, so you have to remember these things. Programmer develops computer program. Network administrator manages and maintains all the computer networks. System analyst, if you take, he used to design information system, banking information system, school management system. If you have library information system. And software engineer, he develops software. He used to create so many softwares. Okay, if you want a software for your what let's take now for your now you are teaching means if you want a software to register everything, so you will say software engineer create me a software. Okay, develop a software. So he will develop a software. Computer application, this person uses office application package for office related tasks. Okay, Microsoft Office is there, Microsoft Windows, so many things. And web developer develops and maintains all your websites. He used to develop and maintains all your websites. Okay. So here this chart you have to remember. As I told, okay, know these keywords. If it's programmer, he develops computer programs. If he is a network engineer, he manages and maintains computer network. System analyst means designs information system. Okay. Software engineer, he develops software. Software engineer, he develops software. And computer application assistance, this person use Office applications for his task. Okay, so next one, web developer, he develops and maintains website. So here these things you have to remember. Okay. Now Manal, can you put this heading, identifying user? Can you write this definition? Can you put this heading, identifying the user? Write this definition. Quickly, after you are done, let me know. Are you done copying?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Now, these person are users. Okay, users according to designation. If there's designation means they are work. Okay, according to theirs, we have to know. But okay, but user can be divided by into two. Users can be classified into two. Okay, so if you take user, okay, if you take user, user can be classified into two. One is system user. Okay, one is system user, and another one is end user. One is system user, and another one is end user. So these are two types of users: system user, end user. So if you take system user, now let's take okay, you are making a cake for a customer. Okay, so the ones who are making, okay, the ones who are managing, the ones who are maintaining, the ones who are creating that cake is known as system user. Can you eat that cake? Can you use that cake? No. You just have to develop and maintain that cake. But can you use it? No. But in user, the one who uses the system or else the one who uses anything, he is known as end user. Okay, so remember system user is the one who creates and maintains the system. He is known as system user. Any software or hardware, if he okay, if he maintains and creates a system, he is known as system user. He can't use, but end user, the ones who are using it. Okay, I can say the ones who uses the system. Okay, he is known as end user, the one who uses the system. So remember, if the one who uses the system is end user, if the one who created and maintains the system, he is system user. Now, users can be classified into mainly two categories. One is system user, and you have another one, end user. End user uses the software maintained by system user. So end user, he uses the software, but system user maintains the software. So you have to remember this. The the one who creates the and maintains the system, or else I can say software. Okay, I can say software also. Software, any softwares I can take. Okay, and the one who uses the software created by system user is software. Okay, the one who uses the software is known as end user. He is end user. Okay, so he is end user. So you have to remember this. Now copy down this chart. Nicely copy down. Should be clear. Okay, so see next one. Okay, so these are the requirements they have given. User requirement related to task. Okay, so user requirement can differ. Okay, can vary from one person to another. Okay, here see these are user requirement. Remember, user requirement means needs. Okay, users needs. Users needs are user requirement. Okay, now first one, playing game, playing computer game. I can use my computer to play computer games, or else, okay, preparation of documents. I can use my computer to prepare documents, or else, okay, access internet. Okay, if I want, I can use my computer to access internet and watch anything. If not, I can use a computer to edit audio and video. Okay, I can use it. If not, okay, I can use my computer for graphic designing, for graphic designing. Okay, so remember these are user requirement. User requirements means needs. Okay, needs of the user, needs or wants of the user, needs or wants of the user. So that is what known as user requirement. That is what known as user requirement. Now see here, according to user requirement, the computers can be classified, okay, according to their nature, user requirements and their nature. Okay, so here you have two types. One is non-portable computer. Remember, non-portable means, okay, I'll say the definition for portable. If you take portable, portability means you can take or carry from one place to another. You can take or carry from one place to another is known as portable. Your mobile phone, okay, your book, okay, like I can say any of your pen, pencil, those things you can carry from one place to another, right? That is known as portable. But if you can't carry, that is what known as non-portability. Okay, it will be in a place you can't carry from one place to another. Okay, server computer, workstation computer, desktop computer. In your school, your IT lab has desktop computer. So can you take the desktop computer and come to your classroom? Can't, right? That is what known as non-portable. Non-portable. Here you have none. It is not portable. And you have something known as all-in-one computers. Same like desktop, there is something known as all-in-one. Okay. These all are operated using main electricity power. If electricity is supplied continuously, then only you can use this computer. You can't unplug your electricity and go somewhere and use this computer. No, you can't do that. Why? This is non-portable computer. And it needs main electricity power. Your main power, main switch power. Okay, this main switch plug, you want it. Okay, and these computers are large in size, relatively heavy. To carry it, it is heavy. Okay, to carry it, it is heavy. And therefore, they are installed in houses, schools, or office. Okay, so there only you can use houses, like you can fix it in a place. School in IT lab, you have this desktop computer. Office is also same thing. Office computers you can't take and come. Okay, so these are known as non-portable computers. See the characteristics of non-portable computer. You have to use main electricity power. It is large in size, relatively heavy. Okay, and you can install, okay, and use in house, school, and office only. Okay, I clear with this non-portable computer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now next one, see. So remember, if you know the definition of portable only, you can know the non-portable. Non-portable means you can't carry it from one place to another. But portable computers also there. Portable computer means another name for portable, mobile. Mobile computer. Portable computer, another name for portable, mobile. Okay, so computers used for mobile use, which is like portable. Portable, where you can carry it from one place to another. Think like your mobile phone, so that is mobile. Laptops, you can take from one place to another, right? Because laptops has batteries. Okay, you can put charge and then you can take and come. Notebooks, tablets are there, tablet computers, and your smartphones. Okay, these are portable, which is like for mobile users. Okay, considered as mobile use. They operated with rechargeable battery. Okay, now see, non-portable computer operated using main electricity power, but mobile use computers operated with rechargeable batteries. And therefore, this can be like you can use while traveling, okay, in bus, train, aeroplanes, from any convenient place. So this is the keyword. Portable means from any convenient place you can use it. And see the examples. Now see here, these are the computers, different types of computer. Server computer. So don't think this is just like a system unit. This is not like system unit. This is like a your cupboard. Okay, the server computers are like your cupboard. Okay, in mid this has small computers, which means like computer gadgets are there. Server computer, Google is a server, so it has so many server computers. Okay, see desktop computer, can you carry it? No, this is heavy. All in one also same thing. Okay, and here workstation, this is used for this video editing, graphic designing, the movie making thing. Okay, so these are non-portable computers. But if you take this laptop, it's easy, you can carry notebook, tablet, and smartphone. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 are there in mobile use, and other 4 are there in non-portable computers. Okay. Okay, so you have to be clear with this. They will ask classify computer according to nature. Okay, classify computer according to nature means you have to classify. One is non-portable computer, one is mobile computer. Okay, and if you take non-portable computer, you have workstation computer, server computer, desktop. Shall I show server computer? See here. Here, these are server computers. Okay, don't think server computer is like a small one. Here, see, like a cupboard, right? Okay, and each and every server computer has, can you see this blue color one? Small computer gadgets. And here, see, if you take Google, we used to ask something, no, that something will go inside one of this computer. Okay, that will go inside one of this computer, and then what will happen? It, here, it will go to one of this computer. Okay, now if I ask something like a server, okay, it will go here. Okay, and this will go to this server. This is something known as, like in Google, if you take, that is a web server. Okay, you have so many servers. If you want to send a file, you have file server. If you want to send email, you have mail server. Okay, so that the request will go to server. So server will search for information in database and quickly send it back to you. You means this computer, and then only you can view these images. Now let's imagine you are searching like essay for school, essay for school. So that essay for school request will go to this computer first, and then only to this server computer. Okay, and then server computer will reply something like you ask me a question and someone is replying. Okay, so that is all about the server computer, and each server computer has so many types of databases and gadgets, computer gadgets. You can open this. Okay, like a wardrobe, you can open this. Open, and you can set operations inside, and you can close. Okay, so this is all about, this is what known as server computer, and these are desktop computers. Okay, this is known as server computer. So Google and everything has different types of server computer. Every server computers are connected to each and every independent computers, like a network. You will study this in your networking chapter. If you have network chapter, you will study this. Okay, so yeah. So I play with this non-portable and mobile use computers. Any doubts?
No.
Okay. Now quickly copy down these differences. put like a table. Okay, after you are done, let me know. Anna, give me 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So see here, there is something known as peripheral device. If you take this, these things are not needed. Why how you will use computer, why are you using computer, why computer is useful. Okay, those things you can collect it using this. Okay, commercial advertisement, magazines, websites. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so this is not much needed. They want to ask in exams also, but yes, this is needed. Okay, what are peripheral devices? If you take peripheral devices, you know there is a basic function of computer which is known as input, process, and output. Okay, if you type something, okay, you are just inputting something, right? You are inputting your data. Okay, you have to input data. Okay, and then data will get processed inside what? CPU. Okay, after that you will get what? You won't get data again, you will get information again. Okay, you will input data, that data will get processed, and then you will get information as output. So this is the basic function of computer. You take any information system, you are going to ATM, you have to input your card and you have to type your PIN number, you have to input it, and then it will process, it will show your account balance, and you can take money output, you can output money. And let's take a grinder, that is also something like technology, right? Okay, you have to input something like pieces. Let's take mango pieces, you are inputting mango pieces. Finally, after grinding, after processing, what you will get? Will you get mango piece? No, you will get mango juice, right? That is what known as information system. You have to input, it will get processed and output. In computers also, you have to input data using input devices. Input devices are used to feed data and instruction into a computer. Feed data means putting data, like feeding. Okay, you have to put data inside your computer, like you are eating. Okay, and storage devices means it used to store all your data. If you want to store all your data, if you want to store all your images, videos, so that is inside storage device. Okay, and then if you take output device provide information. Now see here differences. Input device feed data and instruction, data. Output device provide information, not data. Okay, processed with the inputted data. So input data will get processed and you will get processed data, not data. Processed data means information. Okay, so accordingly, now what is actually this peripheral device? Input, storage, and output devices are called peripheral device. So this is what known as peripheral device. Okay, like your body parts. Okay, like your body parts. In computer has peripheral device. I can say body parts, but in computer you have peripheral device. Okay, now see here, these are peripheral devices. Okay, now see here, you have microphone. Okay, just to input something. Okay, you will talk and you will input something, right? Okay, and printer, you are getting something out, output device. And here see you have hard disk. Hard disk used what? Store all your images, data, and information. Keyboard, you will type and send inside computer. Flash drive is known as memory card. Sorry, no, not memory card, pen drive. Pen drive used to store all your information inside. And you have mouse. Mouse, by clicking you are inputting, right? You won't get anything out from this mouse, no? You are inputting something. And speaker, okay, you will get something out, okay? All the voices, records, everything you will get out. So this is an output here. Monitor, you can see something out of monitor, right? Out of this ABC. If I type ABC, you can see monitor means this screen. Okay, you can see something out. So that is monitor. An optical disc means optical disc is a storage device. It used to store all your data. Okay, so yeah, now they have categorized every peripheral device according to input, output, and storage device. So if you take input device, you have keyboard, you have mouse, you have microphone. These are input device. If you take output device, monitor, which used to display something out. Printer, okay, that used to take something out. Okay, you are getting papers out, right? Speak also, you can hear sounds out. Okay, So if you take both input and output device, I can say mobile phone will have touch screen, right? Using touch screen, you will input data, no? Same like that, every information will display out, no? Okay, display means like it will show out, right? Okay, you have to touch and input. After inputting it gets processed, then you will get information out. See here, touch screen can be used to input data as well as to display information. You can input data, also you can display information. Hence, it can be used as input and output device. Okay. Now you have storage devices also. Hard disk drive is there. Okay. Optical disk drive is there. Flash drive is there. Okay. And you have magnetic tape. So these are what storage devices. You have to remember. I clear up to here, Anand? Do you have any doubts? Are you clear? Or need to explain?
Yeah, miss. No doubt.
Okay. So quickly copy down these questions and write the answers. You can check your book and write the answers. Okay. After you are done, send me your answers to my WhatsApp.
Okay.
Okay. After you are done, send me your answers.
Okay, miss.
Manala, are you done?
No, Miss. Miss, I finished. I sent it to you.
Yeah, I'm checking it. Yeah, your definition for input and output is correct. But better write this, okay? Device which used to feed data and information into the computer is input device. Output device, the device which used to provide information process with the input data, okay? And if they ask in storage device, you have to say devices that are used to store data, okay? So your answer is also perfect.
Okay.
Very good. Sixth one is also correct. Good job. Okay, Manal. So you're clear up to here, right? What we studied today.
Yes, Miss.
You want to know who is a user and your users according to different designation. Okay, you have to know these things, user and the task. And two types of user, system user, end user, and user requirements and computer classified according to nature. One is non-portable and portable computer and their characteristics, which means the differences I gave you. Okay, and then input, process, and input, output, and storage devices, okay, which is known as peripheral devices, and what will come under input, output, and storage. Okay, so yeah, we'll continue others next class. If you are continuing to my classes, you can DM me. Okay, let me know. I'll give further details. So yeah, now you can leave. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for joining.